listening to Table 12 Podcast. Danny Barr, Paul Marino, and Rob in the other room. Gentlemen.
How you doing, guys?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are we doing this week, Paul?
Rough week, you know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, I understand. You showed up. You have no notes.
Nah, I changed my vest and I had my notes in my other vest.
2 segments. Listen, you're a fashion icon. You don't know how you're going to dress each day. I get it.
I had a lighter vest on, but it was cold. So I says, I got to change my vest, but I forgot to take the notes out of the other vest and put them in. Because I have a vest, you know, a vast collection of vests.
Yeah, you have the Marty McFly line. That's a great vest collection you have. You won't drown wearing any of those. You got your Yellowstone.
I got Yellowstone
Dutton Ranch, which I had my Yellowstone Dutton Ranch sweatshirt on, but they have heat. Rob has heat in this room, so I didn't need it.
Well, mine was the other one. Is a lighter one, and I figured it's really cold out. Let me put the heavier one on.
So you had the black Yellowstone vest on, and you changed it to the canvas.
And then I had the notes in my pocket, and then I forgot. I took the phone out, and I didn't pull out the notes, and I only realized when I got here. But luckily, I have everything. I try to memorize all my notes. I just use them to double check myself. You know what I mean?
But you need me to do the scores.
I want you.
This is very exciting because you're letting me do the scores this week, but you know it's only 4 games. But
I remember the Denver score was 33-30. I remember the 28-16, 41-6 was.
Well, then I guess I'll go wait in the car.
I do remember the scores, but I was trying to have a backup plan in case I missed one, you know. But 17, what was it last night? 2017. So I remember the scores. I memorized my notes.
I guess I shouldn't be excited that you're giving me the responsibility of reading the scores. I mean, I thought because it's only 4 games, I can't fuck that up. But no, this is wonderful that you got it memorized at your age.
Well, you know,
and
when I have a production meeting prior to the show, I don't expect to have to explain it all. I mean, we went over this. And now it's become
Do we have production meetings?
We had one for 10 minutes when we first walked in.
No, right? Rob and I sat here while you bitched for 10 minutes. I guess that would be considered a production meeting.
Well, I mean, we went over stuff, and first of all, I got to wait for you. I got to wait for you to decide when to come here for the show. It was 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7.
That wasn't my fault.
And then you said 3:30.
Rob decided to go to the Poconos. We didn't even know if he was going to show up today.
That's true.
Please, don't blame this on me.
So now you're going to blame me.
Well, I'm not blaming you.
So Rob said 4. I'm like, fine. And then
you said 3. Then you said 3:30.
No. Once he said 4, I scheduled my day to be here at 4.
Oh, I see.
But then Rob got home earlier than expected. So you just said, whatever time you need us there, we'll be there.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize you could speak for me, but that's fine.
Well,
because, I'm the only one of the 3 of us that works. Okay? So I know none of you think I do when I'm working.
You really don't work.
Home.
You're not really. You're home. You watch the 3 Stooges when you get up, and then you put the laptop on.
I had 3 conference calls today and physical therapy.
Okay.
All
I wanted was a clear answer. I could schedule my day.
4 o'clock was clear at 9 o'clock this morning.
And then you said 3, and then you said 3.
No, I didn't say that. You said 3 o'clock. There I go, back on third again. You said 3 o'clock. Rob said, I'm not going to make it. How about 4? Good for me. And I'm in at 4. Rob got home early. You're like, good. We'll do it at 3.
Right.
I can't be. I'm not even in town at 3 o'clock.
I thought you worked from home. What was your house? You moved to a different house?
No, I had to go to physical therapy, and then I had to go to Verizon.
It's not a big deal. I'm sitting by the phone.
I'm waiting. It is because you're breaking my balls.
I'm waiting for you to just give me a time so I can plan. If I had a little more time, I wouldn't have lost my notes. I got rushed when I got the last text.
You had 9 hours.
Oh, listen, I'm here to look. I'm here to work with you.
I'm telling you, I couldn't spend one day in your life. I would open a vein if I had to spend one day inside your head. They don't make the Xanax pill big enough to handle the way your brain works.
Don't you understand? I was snow removal all weekend.
I was in Florida. I didn't have snow removal. What are you, out of your mind? We live a half a mile apart. I had the same snow you did.
I heard it was a little lighter up there on the mountain. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it usually does, is it snows less on top of the mountain than it does down here in lower Hamburg.
No, I just wanted a clear-cut answer. I just needed. I need.
You
time.
had one.
I had
at 4 o'clock. That was the clear-cut answer.
No, because then
until you decided to throw out.
Wait a second. Then Rob said he's not in town. He's in Pennsylvania. The poor guy went on vacation. I didn't know.
I knew it. I saw it on Facebook.
That's so I don't have Facebook.
Well, I understand that, which is why I did the courtesy for you, not being off the grid like you are, to send out a text this morning saying, "Are we still on for 3 o'clock?"
And I said yes.
But Rob said no.
Right.
Well, Rob hits the button. We need him here.
Absolutely.
We're in a different room. So if he's not here at 3 o'clock, then we can't start. You understand where I'm going with this?
No.
So Rob said, so I said to Rob, well, what time do you want us there? He said 4. I'm like, fine. Then he got back earlier. I'm repeating myself. So I said, well, I'd made plans.
I'm flexible. I just need to know what the time is. That's all.
I understand you're flexible. You're the one sitting home with the remote in your hand.
I'm sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring so I know what time the show is.
The phone doesn't ring anymore. It's a cell phone.
Mine pings when there's a message.
Not a ring.
It's a bing.
That's different.
Well, my phone rings all day, too. That's the other thing. My phone rings, but it's always spams.
I keep mine on silent.
In fact, I should have put it on silent when I came in here, right?
It would have been the courteous thing to do.
It's never too late.
But listen, you're having a rough day. I understand. Sitting in your chair, waiting to come here. I get it.
I do a lot of stuff at home, too. I don't just sit around. I had to go out twice today, once yesterday and once Saturday, or twice Saturday with the snow.
Well, yesterday was Saturday.
No, yesterday was Sunday, I thought.
Oh, yesterday was Sunday.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know.
See, you're giving me a hard time about the times. You don't even know what day it is.
Well, that's,
Listen, we all have, it's not easy. It really isn't. But the show is my first priority. And I try to make sure that I have everything prepared. But obviously, didn't work out so good today. But I have most of it in my head.
This show's a priority to me, but I also have to earn an income.
True. Yeah, I know. I understand. You're
Listen,
taking care of families.
When Spotify buys the show, I can stop working the other job. Okay? When we get that $80 million check from Spotify.
80 million? We're not going to even start out like maybe at 100? We're going right to 80 million?
I didn't want to be cocky.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we move on.
So we all got together last Tuesday night. At the actual table 12 at the Irish Cottage.
Yep.
For the commissioner's birthday.
Yeah, Artie Flynn's, but that was his third birthday party.
How many birthdays? How many birthdays
he had
did
like
he have?
3 he had like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Everybody threw the white flag up for Wednesday. Nobody went, went 3 was enough. So the official birthday was Monday because that was his birthday, but his girlfriend, Marge, decided, she's off on Tuesday, so she made another hoopla, which you attended.
Right.
And it was nice that you showed up there. It was good.
Yeah, it was nice.
Everybody was surprised that I didn't tell nobody. I don't want to get nobody's hopes up, so I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell nobody.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
It's people's hopes up.
I don't want nobody to be disappointed if you didn't show, so I said nothing. So when you walked in, it was like a big deal.
I RSVP'd to Marge that we were going to be
But it was supposed to be a surprise party. So
I didn't know that.
Either did I, because I told Artie the day before, I'll see you tomorrow. Marge is bringing balloons. I blew that one, too. I didn't get the memo on a surprise until I found out the next day.
I gave him a card.
Yeah. I didn't give him a card.
Oh, well,
In fact,
some friends are more
I've got quite a few cards at home from all the donations I make during the year. They send me birthday cards and Christmas cards and everything else. I don't even have to buy a card.
Once again, then that makes it about you, that the cards you receive for all the wonderful things you do. How about giving someone else a card because they're your friend?
Right, but I had them right in the house. That's the kicker. I forgot the card, just like I forgot the.
Well, you can't forget what you didn't think about in the first place.
Well, I should have thought about it.
Well, there you go. I think that's pretty much it. But I enjoyed seeing everybody.
Yeah, it was nice.
The table 12. George, Roy, Artie, Donna,
Yeah, the cast of characters, yeah.
Crowley, it was nice. Nice to see everybody at the cottage, and April's back, and I remember her from a long time ago.
Yep.
And and she looks great. It was wonderful to see her, and it's nice.
No, it was a good gathering. Rob wasn't there, I don't think, though.
Yeah, I guess my invitation got lost in the mail.
See, that's what happens. This is the kind of thing that happens. Because when you have a surprise party, then you don't want to, you're afraid to, I didn't.
Well, I found out Monday.
I told you.
No, Margie texted me.
Well, I told you the Monday last time we meet here for Tuesday, and that's when we were walking out. I said,
I guess that's why you didn't tell Rob.
Yeah, you didn't tell me.
Tell
because
Rob.
you were already in the driveway.
I was in the driveway.
You don't
in
want
the
to come
driveway.
back.
You forgot all about me.
You don't want to come back in. I get that. Once you're in the driveway, man, you're gone. That's it. On to the next.
Yeah, a lot slips through the cracks for me nowadays, to be honest.
Including bringing your notes to the show that you do once a week. That is your top priority.
I changed my other vest. I had the different vest. That's what I did.
Well, they both say Yellowstone on it. You know,
yeah, but one's a heavy one. This is a heavy one.
Are you going to get a Marshalls?
No.
Yellowstone Marshalls now with Casey?
No.
That's coming out next month.
No, I'm not getting a Marshall's jacket. This was I got a couple items.
What about Landman? You getting anything for Landman?
No.
I finished that last night, the second season.
Don't tell me about it, because I got my new Fire Stick. I got to hook it up.
Yeah, the finale came out last night, so I'm just going to talk about it now.
Yeah, don't tell me. I don't want
anyone can see it.
I don't want to.
That's the kind of guy.
Well, I didn't see any of them, so I got a new Fire Stick, but I'm thinking about getting a new TV. So I'm kind of in the mix of doing all of that too. I don't know what I want to do.
Oh man, I'd like to be the fly on the wall when someone has to explain that to you.
What do you mean?
All the 5G streaming.
Well, I already went to Best Buy when I got the Fire Stick. I should have pulled the trigger and got the TV was on sale, but we were in a hurry and I had a lot of things going on. So I'm still in the midst of figuring out what I'm going to get.
You'll be fine, because I don't know anyone more patient than you. So,
True. I waited a month already. I got this Fire Stick. I got to get somebody
trying to learn something new.
I have to try to get somebody, one of those geek squad guys in to try to fix. He had to recalibrate the stereo too. There's a lot of issues that need to be straightened out. It's all about collaborating.
You started talking about this on the first show.
Yeah, I know.
It's been going on a long time.
Yeah, it's been the technical.
It holds my interest.
The technical issues and all the problems with this high tech stuff. Okay, it takes a long time to resolve it.
Well, you've had your TV so long; it's low tech.
Well, see, the problem with the TV is not its fault. I got it for free when I bought a car.
There you go.
So it doesn't have this. It's not a smart or nothing else like that. The 4K or whatever you're supposed to have. So
I bet if you didn't take the TV, they would have taken $500 off the price of the car. So
I asked them.
I don't think it was a free TV.
I got three free TVs in 2 years because I bought cars. So once they give you a free, it was a 55-inch Pro Scan, but it's not. It's not a smart one like you got. So I got to try to navigate that.
It's smart
and
not dumb like everyone says.
8 years I've had the Fire Stick, and now it's the old one only works on Netflix. So now I upgraded that, but it's still sitting in a box. I got to get somebody out. I got to call somebody in. So
yeah, it doesn't work as well when you leave it in the box.
It doesn't. So I've been hampered with all these shows, not watching.
So you haven't watched Mayor of Kingstown?
No, I saw the first season. We were trying to watch it. The whole thing is the whole thing.
I personally think Mayor of Kingstown is Taylor Sheridan's best show. I
think it is too, but I can't see. I'm missing like 3 seasons.
Well, that would be the other 3. Yes,
yeah.
There's 4 seasons altogether. You saw 1.
Right.
You're missing the other 3.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So.
Well, then we don't have shit to talk about. You need to get on this.
I got to get this going, but I got to call these Geek Squad guys.
Me I can't talk about this stuff.
I got to call. I got to call the Geek Squad. That's my next call tomorrow. After I get the snow done, tomorrow I'm going to call the Geek Squad.
You're still not done with this.
Well, I got one more car to dig out. That's it. Tomorrow I do that because I need that car for Thursday. So
that's your Thursday car.
Well, yeah, because I got to pick my mother up and take her to the doctor. So and then I got to take it to. It's a long story. So she can get in and out of that car easy. It's an SUV type of vehicle. So by Thursday, I should be up and running. Until then, I guess it's going to snow again this weekend. So then I got to go start all over again.
See, someone said that to me today. I didn't hear that. It's going to be cold.
I hope not.
It's going to be cold this weekend, like 17, 15 degrees. It's going to be cold. I can't do any more snow.
No. and it's only January.
And we got our Florida friends like Mike.
They let you know it's not
bitching about 30 degrees.
Yeah, but they also let you know that it's the weather down there when you were up here. So
yeah, it's 30 degrees, so he can't go out on his kayak. Jesus Christ, I
don't even have a kayak. Do you?
I don't need one.
No, I don't need
I'm
one.
not
either.
near a body of water to use it on.
Well, the Wallkill, you could use it in the Wallkill game.
It's not deep enough.
Oh, so what do you think of those
It's all
games,
about
Danny?
water displacement. Well, 3 of them were great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I couldn't be more annoyed that Seattle is so good.
Seattle's really good. And the funny part about it is, which you well know, is your number 1 draft pick is the quarterback for the Seattle.
Oh, I hadn't
Seahawks.
realized that. Thanks for pointing that out.
And you know what? I'm already going to predict
I
it.
thought his name was familiar.
Sam Darnold. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought his name was familiar.
Yeah. And
he shares an injury with you, right? Because he
I had an
injured
oblique.
his oblique. I don't know how you do it.
I have an oblique, and you know what? It's funny because
I said to you, oh, yeah, Darnold's got an oblique injury. He goes, oh, listen, yeah, he's not the only one.
I got it too.
I got to go out there and shovel snow. This poor bastard's getting hit by 300-pound linemen. Don't worry about it.
But you want to know something?
It
didn't affect my performance with the snow. It didn't hinder me at all. It didn't make it any worse or better. It's one of those kinds of injuries that it's not going to get worse by doing that. It's just going to stay. So it's still there. But I was able to, go down with the snow blower up and down, clean the cars off, do all of that.
Yeah, you got a huge
very
driveway.
sore. It is big.
It's huge.
Big.
It's like 25 feet.
No, it's about 50 feet, I think. Maybe longer.
I don't think so, but go ahead.
No, that's it. So you got to power through it.
You're a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
You are. So which game?
The first game was the Denver one.
Let's talk about Buffalo, Denver.
Yeah. 33-30, right, was the final score of that game in overtime.
Ending of that game. What a atrocious. We've been saying about it all season.
We're saying that all season.
Refs are affecting the outcome of the game. That was horrible. And then just to jump real quick, and then last night in the Ram game, there was the same thing.
Different and the opposite
they
call.
Had a better ref.
Yeah.
Well, either that or that ref was watching the Denver game and said, I better not make that mistake.
But the second one in the Ram game was more towards being intercepted. The guy bobbled it.
Right.
They called it a catch. The one he clearly caught the ball in the Denver game.
Down by contact.
Right. And he's down, knee down, he rolls. The guy steals the ball, comes up with it, and they didn't even want to look at it.
They won't look at it.
You know why they didn't want to look at it? Do you know the reason? They were running behind schedule to get to the second game because of the overtime.
Boy, I would really hope that's not true.
That's exactly true.
Because my first thought, being the way I think, went to the spread.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Dan.
No matter what, the spread was going to be covered.
This gambling is starting to affect these games.
So
I don't care what anybody says.
They made it a 1.5 point spread, and now they're in overtime. So no matter what, the spread's covered,
right.
whether by the underdog or the favorite. And so that call was terrible.
Right. Then there was other.
Then that led to the pass interference call, which was not pass interference. The second pass interference was definitely.
I agree. But even before they had
that wouldn't have never taken place had they made the right call. Buffalo would have won the game.
But when Denver had the ball, similar situation, there was a pass interference where Buffalo would have they would have capitalized on, and they didn't call it. So you had the one that wasn't called against the Denver Broncos when Buffalo had the ball, and then you get the one. The first one was not pass interference, but that kept the drive alive, and then the last one was.
Yes.
So
but the last one was desperation.
Right. Well, he had at that point here he had a broken foot. I think he got.
He had one play after he broke his foot.
Yeah. So
even you could do that.
Well, I just think I proved it in the driveway. I was working. I was injured, and I was doing my snowblower stuff. But anyway, I think that the referees, when you have a close game, you got to almost really make it not close. Like win by 2 touchdowns.
Like Seattle.
Right, Seattle, 41-6. But these guys, when they get a chance, but if it's a close, tight game, they're not letting them play.
No.
I wouldn't have called a flag on anything.
Well, definitely not two of the three. 3 of the 4 calls I wouldn't have called. So Buffalo would have kept the ball. They probably would have then kicked the field goal and won the game. But they completely, and I give the coach credit. McVay, is it McVay? Is the Buffalo coach?
No, Buffalo coach McDermott, who got fired today, by the way. He got fired today.
Did he really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
So, go ahead. Finish your thought, then I want to.
Well, because he didn't hold back.
No.
You know?
No, he said it after the game.
And I respected him for it.
Yeah, me too. But there was several things that also in that game.
You know, all the NFL coaches almost look alike to me anymore. I can't tell them apart anymore.
Yeah. Well, McVay looks a little like him, but Josh Allen didn't have a good game. He turned the ball over a few times, fumbled when they were driving. He didn't have a great game. I thought that the play calling right before the overtime was a little conservative. I didn't understand what he was doing. He missed a 3rd down pass that the guy was open. The game would have been over. Buffalo did right before the overtime. They tied the game up, went to overtime, and then in overtime, I didn't like. They weren't moving the ball, so they also had a chance in overtime. But both teams played well. But when you get down to the end of the game and you have to rely on a call, it can go either way. Either team could have benefited by it. But the other thing that they should change, because it wouldn't make it as egregious, a spot foul on a pass interference, you throw the ball 50 yards down, it's a 50-yard penalty.
Right.
In college, so it wouldn't have ended like
in college. It's a set penalty.
Right, 15 yards.
15
so
yards. Right.
On a play like that, even though they called it, it would come back. The game wouldn't be over yet.
Right.
You still have to
You're
make
not
some plays.
automatically in field goal.
And I don't know why they don't change that rule, because a 50-yard penalty makes no sense to me.
I agree.
But like you said, it was a tough game. I felt bad for the Bills, and then ultimately it cost the coach a job, and I don't agree with that either. Dan, this guy's a good coach. You're not going to find a guy that's out there that's better than him.
They're in it every year.
Yeah. Come on. What do these owners want? Why don't you look at the Giants and the Jets for the last 12 years, okay? You're going to change when you find a good coach like that, you're going to move him out and you're going to bring a coordinator in. It's going to set you back.
I wonder if they're doing it because of the division. And now the Patriots are back on top in the division.
Yeah.
And, that's why. They want to now revamp the program to win the division, to stay on top of the division. Because the Pats, well, they're just giving a gift.
So let's get to the second game was the Seattle blowout, 41-6.
Yeah, that was a boring game.
Walker had 3 touchdowns. Walker the third. They got a kick return, opening kickoff return. Okay, 95 yards. Darnold played well. The defense was just overwhelming, and that was the only cakewalk of the weekend.
Yeah,
but they're going to be home for the next championship game. They got the home field against playing the Rams now.
Well, they look like the team to beat.
Yeah, they do.
But
it's all going to come down to Sam Darnold playing well, as long as he can manage the game, because that defense kind of takes over the game anyway.
See, I think it all comes down to the score, and whoever has the higher score.
Well, that'll come into play, I'm sure.
That will determine the outcome.
That'll come into play, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So then the next day you had what? The first game was the Pats.
The Pats, Houston. Houston did not have a good game.
Well, C.J. Stroud, four interceptions in the first quarter. First half.
Like a deer in the headlights in that whole game.
New England's defense is good, too.
He throws a pick, sits on the bench, and just stares like he doesn't know what's going on. And,
no, he was overwhelmed.
Where Drake May is he is the real deal.
Yeah.
And
that was 28-16, I think was the score.
That game was closer than it should have been.
Yeah. They pulled away at the end.
The Pats, I thought, dominated that game. Just they weren't scoring.
They also had some mistakes, too, that kept the other team in the game.
But they're given a gift now that Bo Nix is hurt, and now they're...
I think you're going to see a Seattle-New England Super Bowl. That's what I think. I'm saying it now.
The only thing, if that is the case, and that because the Rams look pretty good, too.
Yeah, they do.
Stafford looks great.
Especially in that weather, too, you know.
And it's not like, they're going back to the West Coast for this game. It's like the way they played in Chicago surprised me.
Yeah.
But a replay of the last time Seattle, New England, and when Seattle didn't run the ball on the goal line,
Yeah.
and threw the interception to Butler.
Marshawn Lynch.
Right, and they threw the interception to Butler, and okay, if that I'm an AFC guy, but if those two teams meet again, I don't have a choice but to root for Seattle.
Yeah.
But I love Bob Kraft. And if they do win, he ties Brady with 7 rings.
The guy's a good owner. He knows what he's doing.
He's great. He runs a great program.
I mean, look, they were only down a couple of years. They're right back up again. And they got a good coach.
I just sit in shock.
And the Ram game, Caleb Williams, 4th down at the end of the game. He throws a 40-yard. He's running for his life, throws a 40-yard pass in the end zone, and he ties the game up at the end where they went to overtime in the first place. But then he threw an interception to give the Rams the ball back in overtime. Drove down with the field goal from Mavis.
Stafford is so great.
He's good.
Jeez.
And the Bears had the advantage of being home and everything, and
in Bears type weather. That's Soldier Field weather.
Yeah.
Rams are better than I ever gave them credit this season. I just never. I don't know. I just didn't pay much. Same thing with Seattle. I really didn't.
Well, you don't see them that much because we're here.
And Seattle, to me, I've never paid attention to them. I just never have. They every once in a while a player will come out. Largent was great, years ago, but I just have no interest in the entire state, so I don't pay attention to their football team.
Yeah.
And damn, they're pretty good.
They are. So then we're all set for next week. I guess the first game is going to be Denver and New England. That's at 3:00. And then the late game, which is 6:30, is going to be Seattle hosting the Rams for the right to go to the Super Bowl. And,
I remember years ago, AFC, NFC Championship weekend was like 74 degrees. Black Bear opened up. My buddy Rob and I went and played golf earlier in the day and then went to his house and watched the championship games. It was like such a perfect day.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen too often. That's a freak thing.
This weekend's going to be 15 degrees.
Yeah. But, and then tonight we got Indiana, Miami.
So, I have no idea how we expect it to be a blowout.
I'm not sure it's going to be a blowout. I think Miami will keep it close, but I think Indiana's overwhelming. I think they got too much. And I think they should win. But
Miami's home. First time ever.
Yep.
And I was reading an article earlier today about the preview of the game, and the entire article was about Mendoza and Indiana. And to me, that's tough to live up to. And a buddy of mine at work graduated from Miami, and he's actually down there to see the game tonight. And I said,
why didn't he fly you down?
Well, I don't even know. I don't even know if he got down there, to be honest with you.
No,
because he was supposed to fly out Saturday, and I haven't talked to him. But
he's going to the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
They and I just I said to him on Thursday that sometimes it's good to be off the radar. And Indiana's getting all the attention.
Well, there's no pressure on them because they're not the favorite. I think they'll hang in there pretty well.
And Miami's coming in with a 6-year veteran at quarterback.
Yeah, you're right.
They but it's an 8.5 point spread.
Carson Beck, which I think that Jets should draft him.
Yes,
at least he's seasoned.
He doesn't want to be drafted. He wants another year. He wants a 7th year.
He wants to be 31 when he's playing quarterback. College.
It's 8.5 points is a big spread for this championship game.
Yeah, it is a big spread.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It doesn't come on till like 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. I can't handle that. I got to get up at 4:30.
4:30 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Every day. What time do you have to be at work? 5?
I usually get there 6.
Oh, 6.
I got to do my hair.
Yeah.
And then, and then I have an hour drive to work.
You comb your hair with a towel. I know. I know how that works.
That's sweet. But, so, yeah. I mean, I'll make the first half. But
I'll take notes for you for the second half. And that way.
What good are those?
I remembered everything, though. You gotta admit.
Do I have to text you now and say which vest are you wearing?
You gotta admit, I remembered everything. It was all in here.
You did good. You always do good without your notes.
So
and golf started this weekend.
Oh yeah,
in Hawaii.
And I was right about what's his name, Bo Schembeck. No, what's his name?
Brooks Koepka?
Napler.
Brooks Koepka.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you he was going to come back.
Yeah. Well, the PGA surprised me.
Bruce Kepler, right?
Koepka.
Bruce Koepka.
Brooks Koepka.
Koepka.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't play. Not really. Only a couple of big names played. This was the first round of the season, first tournament of the season. It starts this coming weekend at the Amex in La Quinta. Some guys look at the first tournament of the year is always in Hawaii, and some guys look at it as a vacation, and some guys don't want to make the trip.
Right.
So La Quinta this weekend, American Express is going to be, Scheffler's coming back, and now it's going to start to get good because you got 8 weeks to the Masters.
How about the tennis and the pickleball and all those starting up? They're not yet.
I tried to watch pickleball, and
you did.
It's unwatchable. It's absolutely unwatchable. I mean, it's maybe a notch above badminton, but even badminton's faster. So
my sister-in-law got thrown out off the team because she was too aggressive on the pickleball court. How is that possible? They blackballed her. They said you're too competitive. She's 66 or 67.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, I still want to play it. I've never played it.
Oh.
I was a ping pong player for life. I was on the tennis team in high school, so I would like to try pickleball. I just don't know. I was always an English guy. I played a lot of spins and stuff like that, and I don't know if that works with a wiffle ball because that's what it is. It's like a little wiffle ball. So I have no idea. I've never picked up a paddle or tried it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it either.
I wasn't asking you to.
Yeah.
You got that oblique problem.
You got a court down there, right down in the
I know.
Wallkill. So
yeah,
tax dollars at work.
Courts are beautiful.
They are nice.
And they have the town seal in the middle of the basketball court.
That you designed.
That I thought was a nice touch.
Yep. So next week, I guess we'll review the championship game and obviously just go over it'll be a week old by the time we get to the...
Oh, just, sorry.
No,
I meant to bring this up before. But tonight's game?
Yes.
Nosebleed seats, $3,500. This is the highest priced college football game in history.
Why would anybody spend that?
That's nosebleed.
I know. Why would anybody spend it?
If you had a luxury suite, $1.5 million.
Oh, that would just deplete my bank account. So I don't think I could do that. Then I'd have nothing left.
You'd have to go back to work.
Yeah. So $1.5 million is all I got left.
I heard that today. I made a note. I put it in my notes, and I brought my notes, and I didn't remember to bring it up. You're over there just.
I'm ready to look. I study.
You had it, and you went with it.
I use the notes in case I just want to double check. Now I prove maybe I don't even bring them no more. Who knows? You don't even need them.
Look at you. Look at you. You.
I'll see you next week, fellas.
See you.